Star from the tree for the big win on Christmas. The Thunder turns its attention to one of the top clubs in the Eastern Conference. The Raptors lost last night in Dallas.
And then you throw in the defensive engagement of Russell Westbrook with that group. Man, that's explosive.
As the Toronto Raptors, Chesapeake Arena in Oklahoma City. The rookie Anunoby gives Westbrook a little bit of room, where Russ pulls up and scores on it from the top of the key. Valanciunas short. Westbrook looking over the top. Adams engaged one-on-one with Valanciunas. Separates and scores. Wow, that's a man-sized move right there.
Adams showed a nice little drop step to the baseline.
Valanciunas off balance, rushes the shot. That gets it back and tips it home. That's one thing he's very old. Box out by Valanciunas. Adams keeps it alive and extends the possession. Great hustle by the big Kiwi. Serge Ibaka, who until about a year ago was a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder, the team's all-time leader.
Talk about this here. Antonio Daniels talked about this in our pregame show. Just being able to stay engaged defensively. Not just Russell Westbrook, Paul George, or Andre Robertson, Steven Adams as well.
From the nail, George gets into the act. The closing stages of the victory over Houston the other night. Adams with the deflection there. Andre Robertson was absolutely aces and has been in the early going. A little bit of showtime off the turnover. As
Melo, the other end, and Russ is just showing you a lot of facial expression as he's excited that Melo got an
Robertson had a block on James Harden, then he scored in transition from Westbrook, and then here an onlooker as Lowry knocks it down from three, but he essentially, Lowry with the steal.
Russ had another good look and an open shot is
Ibaka in transition for three with a blocked shot. Robertson giving it up to Adams. Like the pace in this half-court set. Westbrook, they're going to call
it with the basketball.
Fred VanVleet, star of Wichita State, on the floor, checking Westbrook off the pick and roll. That's an and one for Adams.
Throw Valanciunas in there as well.
Good challenge for Abrinas with DeRozan on him. George squares up, fires, and he scores over.
Thunder's first made three also as well.
Wide open in the corner is Miles, who catches the back of the iron. He's scored by Patterson, who joined the Thunder after 3+ years with Toronto. He challenges his former teammate to
arms and just making it obvious as they're going to try to go with a home run pass here.
Pirtle catches, gives it up. Miles for three, got it. As the buzzer sounds, the Thunder hit with Fred VanVleet, arguably the best point guard in the history of Wichita State basketball, gives it up inside to Pirtle for the easy bucket deep.
Every possession, shooting 62% from the field.
DeLon Wright gets deep, and another and one. Abrinas. Lowry is back for VanVleet. Westbrook will drive. Pirtle comes to help, but sometimes there is no help.
He was off the charts, and he was a big part of the Raptors making the playoffs for the first time a few years ago. He's a guy that you'd want to have on any team because of his character, IQ, and ability to shoot the three.
And back-to-back 50-win seasons, Nick. 4 straight trips to the playoffs, and now Westbrook. And Valanciunas and Ibaka was in the middle of this at the beginning. Adams gets involved. Bodies on the floor, and
high ball turnovers out front always lead to trouble.
Valanciunas is able to get deep on Patterson with another offensive rebound. Keep going, big fella, keep going. Sweet little pocket pass. George scores and one. Anthony fires that ball outside. George for three.
That time.
Has that ball poked away by George. Leads the NBA in steals. Robertson through Anthony. Patterson for three, and there's Russ. All 5 hands touching the ball. 16-6 over the last 5.5 minutes of play. Anthony.
He knocked it down over the top of Kyle Lowry.
4 Thunder starters in double figures scoring. Valanciunas finds the back door wide open. Anthony shaking and baking and everything but the finish, but another offensive rebound. No Adams, no problem. PG for three.
Right now.
He's singled up against Westbrook. That's a foul. That's a basket. And that's a free throw.
Not even at halftime.
Miles taking advantage of Anthony's stumble to knock down another triple.
Good
Still
job
here.
Steven Adams digging loose for that ball.
In transition, PG for three.
Now DeMar DeRozan, as he shoot that three this year, which is something he has not traditionally shot.
On the screen roll, Adams with the jump stop. You know, when they get to closing the game on with the rebound, he's got 7 of those. Look at that little Walter Payton. High step, up the floor, coast to coast. Russell.
That's just wrong the way he did that. He just outran all 5 red shirts the entire way.
Lowry in between a couple of defenders.
You're not really putting yourself in any danger by giving up free throws by fouling him on that drive.
Robertson is on DeRozan like white on rice. Points now, most of those at the line for Toronto. Westbrook finds George on the wing for 3. It's like a DeRozan gets deep. You talk about that great body control and then the putback. As everybody's so just understand against Toronto, bring your lunch bucket because it's going to be an all-day job. Anthony scores over Ibaka. Melo shooting a 7 from the floor tonight.
Tough shot. Andre Robertson.
Westbrook over Pirtle. Robertson on his pogo stick and scores.
Just can't.
Perfect example. Both of his shot attempts came from right at the rim on layups. He's got to just knock him down like he does in practice.
Speaking of knocking him down, once again, chicken salad. Siakam checking Anthony, who powers his way to the edge of the lane and scores on the step back.
Great job attacking in transition. Russell Westbrook at his best.
Pirtle gets deep. He's fouled and won. Jakob Pirtle. Difference between game and shot clock. Thunder got what it wanted, but George comes up short. Offensive rebound for Patterson. Shot clock didn't reset. But this time, is what Toronto usually allows in an entire game. 102 points defensively, 9th in the NBA. Norman Powell getting his first action. Powell checking George. Stays in front of him nicely, but the fadeaway falls for PG-13.
And that was good.
Screen roll action. Oh, the defender ran away from Grant, leaving a driving lane open. Pirtle with the rebound. Van Fleet scores on the reverse. The Thunder is doing a great that journey, and clearly he started to figure some things out. It looks like the game has gotten fun for him again. Adams with the putback off Robertson's miss. Westbrook driving from the elbow, scoring. Russell with his 11.
Good job by Steven Adams. 15 offensive rebounds so far for the Thunder as well.
Oh, yeah. With 7 block shots tonight.
I'll tell you, he had some height, and he had some attitude on it too. Approach here in this fourth quarter by the Thunder on all ends of the floor.
Kyle Lowry for 3. Bennett. He's taken 1 free throw in the second half.
Oh, come on. That's just a street game there.
That's the all-star Melo right. With an audience that extends to NBA TV, everybody's getting a chance to see how this team has improved since the beginning of the visitor's dressing room here. And he said that we were totally disconnected to start the game, and there was some carryover. As
all season, being a +5 over 500.
George tying an Oklahoma City Thunder record with his 7th make from our player of the game, brought to you by Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino, the one. The Thunder continues to build and